Let's go. Beat you that time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. And this evening we have for you a few seconds of comedy. The name of it is, Shakespeare's Rejected Quartet plus 3. That's it. Shakespeare's Rejected Quartet plus 3. That's it. Right. Now we'll go over now to, I think it's God of Betrayal. Yes, we'll go over now to God of Betrayal. Yes.
Good evening. Now, you might wake up some morning to the sound of something moving past your window in the wind, and if you're quick enough to rise now, you might catch the fleeting glimpse of someone's fading shadow out on the new horizon. And don't be concerned, because this will not harm you. It is only the Garda Síochána pursuing something they're not sure of. Across your flowers with nets of wonder, they chase the bright elusive butterfly of love. Now, anyone who has seen the aforesaid butterfly should not hesitate in calling the Gardaí at Store Street Station. Phone number 758-6910 322-411-8962 3511-9923 or any Garda station. And now to start off with this evening, it's with a stolen car. It was stolen in the Connolly area last Friday night. It was a red Cortina, the usual, 4 wheels, a windscreen, 2 window wipers, a steering wheel, etc. And it was last seen outside the pub around 11 o'clock. It can easily be recognised by the sign on top, which reads G-A-R-D-R. And now, from a stolen car, we go on to a very sad case indeed. It's an SOS for a man who left home 5 years ago to buy ice cream and he's never returned yet. His name is Paddy O'Hooligan, and there's a message from his wife, and it reads, Paddy, could you make that 4 99s, 2 raspberries, 4 golly bars, and, yes. And now, we go over to the west of Ireland for a very serious case indeed. It involves all the farmers' wives out there, and for some unknown reason, it seems that the underwear is missing off the lions. Now, the Gardaí have searched everywhere for this, and they couldn't come up with any answer. The only thing they can say is that it must be the tourist. Well, the latest thing, they suspect picnickers anyway. Well, oh yes, I told you about the car that was stolen. Yes, I did. Yes, about the, well, that's all from Garda Patrol for tonight. And don't forget now, if you have any information about these crimes, do not hesitate in contacting me, and I'll be on duty down O'Connell Street directing traffic, where I'll be only too glad now to give you a bit of help or sign an autograph, you know. So, until next week, move along, mind yourself, and good luck. Good night now. All the best.
Well, yes, well, is there anyone else for the interview? Oh, yes, right, well then send him in. Hello, sir, would you all please take a seat? We're looking for talented people who can hold their own on stage. You can hold your own, I presume. Yes, well, have you got any references? I played Dopey in Snow White. I played me in Duck Soup. I played Bill in Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men. I played Brendan Grace in Madman Soup. What's that one I saw? I played me in Duck Soup. I don't believe it. What have you got there? Now? What's this? Oh, flowers, that's for me. You shouldn't give me flowers. I've got hay fever. Oh, thank you. Thank you. in touch with you. We'll be in touch with you. Thank you. Oh, dear. Oh, dear me. Next, please. Anybody else? Oh, dear me. Oh, my God. Is there anybody else there? Yes, I know that. Well, will you please send him in? Righto. There you are, sir. Sit down.
Thank you very much. Excuse me, is this the right place? I come looking for a job as an apprentice night.
Well, it depends on what you're looking for.
Well, you see, I used to be a copper. I got fired, you know.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Yeah, well, you see, you know, it kind of works out like this, you see. I got fired and went private eye, but you don't go much nowadays with an eye like mine, huh?
Yeah.
Very nice, yeah. You're looking well.
Yes,
That's
well-
a beautiful duck egg blue you're wearing.
But this is not duck egg blue.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Well, when you've been so long in the forest, everything looks like duck egg blue.
Well, listen, did you ever do impersonations before? We are looking for impersonators.
I did Jimmy Stewart in a high school play. Would you like to see that?
No, listen, I'm too busy at the moment right now to go and see a play.
That's a very good joke, you know. That's very good. I didn't even go to the joke. I just not listen to Jimmy Stewart.
Well, okay, if you insist.
Jimmy Stewart. Martha. Martha. 10,000 lollipops rubbed off the back of a truck by a skinhead. Police don't suspect a hijack, they suspect Kojak. You're very good.
Yeah.
Do I get the job?
Yeah, well, listen, sir, don't call us. We'll call you. We will be in touch, of course, you know.
By the way, how do I get out of this joint?
Out of here. Yes, well, if you go out the door, turn left, turn right, down the stairs, up the lift, 3 floors. You will then see a man. He's called a porter. He will give you the directions out. You'll be all right, okay?
Will this guy have a mustache?
Well, yes, he might do.
Good. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Keep in touch, huh?
Is there anybody else there? Next, please. Cold.
Sorry, is this where you play the pipe television?
Well, no, it's not.
Good.
Listen, hold on. Can you do impersonations of anybody?
Do impersonations? Of course I can. Watch this. Dicky Rock. Hello, Dicky Rock. Dicky, yes. Red Hurley. Red Hurley.
Anything else?
Big Tom. Yeah, Big Tom. Big Tom.
Oh, big Tom, yeah.
Paint place. Paint place, no?
Yeah, well, listen, okay, we'll be in touch. Okay, Mr. Cooper, we'll let you know. Is there anybody else? There is. Right, well, could you send them in? Oh, I see. Yes, that's fine. Okay, right, send them in. It'll be fine.
I.V.C.
Sit down.
Thank you very much.
And, sir, what's your name?
W. Spencer. W stands for Whoopsie.
Mr. Spencer, what was your last job?
I was a handyman, yes.
Handyman! And what happened in this job?
I was a handyman for 10 minutes and then I was set.
Why were you sad?
He says, Frank, he says, can you fix a pipe? I said, fix a pipe? I said, no. He said, then can you mow the lawn? I said, no. He said, then can you put in a light bulb? I said, no. He said, what makes you think you're so handy? He said, I only live around the corner.
Right, well, Mr. Spencer, what we're looking for is someone who can take the bull by the horn, so to speak.
Yeah, not too many desk job in this job.
Yes, well, someone who can sort of hold their own on stage.
Yeah, got my reputation.
What we're looking for is an impersonator.
I could do Jimmy Cagney.
You can?
Yeah.
Right.
You dirty rat.
No, more vicious.
You dirty rat.
More vicious.
You dirty rat!
More vicious! More vicious! Come on, more vicious!
I'm not sure with this job. I'm a very brainy man.
Oh, well, all right, okay.
I passed an intelligence test yesterday.
You
Yes.
did?
More fishes. Somebody say more
You
fishes.
should be good. It's the
Yeah,
man.
more fishes. To get you, great place.
It's the man. Get me
out.
And get here.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
I'll get
Listen,
out of here,
please,
Joe.
don't let
Come on.
anybody else
No.
in, please! Oh, my God! I'm going home.
Well, here we go. Thank you. And next to Penelope Picture, we have Walker Doyle, who come here tonight to try his luck. Evening, Walker.
Ma.
Excuse me. Next to Mr. Doyle, we have a young man who writes music, actually, and burns flags in his spare time, and his name is L.S. Stevie.
Right on, man.
Good evening.
Right on, brother.
Yes, very interesting, yes. The first question tonight is, are we ready now? Are we ready? First question. Yes, the first question, right. Now, he painted the Sistine Chapel in the year 1670, right? The clue is, he painted it on his back, right? Now, what were his initials?
Oh,
That's correct. MR stands for the famous Michelangelo. Correct. Yeah, very good indeed. Yeah. Excuse me. The next question. The River Tyne flows through what famous English town? Right again, Mr. Doyle, right again. What you're doing exceptionally well.
What was the answer to that?
Durham, correct. Durham is the name of the town. Now, the next question is, what famous politician who was assassinated a number of years back, he still has a number of relatives in politics today. His last name was Gandhi. What was his first name?
Goosey.
No, I'm sorry, of course it was Willie. Now, the next question is, what shape is a square stamp? A square stamp.
A circle.
Triangle.
No.
Hexagon. Polygon.
No.
Standing up straight with a...
Yeah,
No.
triangle.
No.
Where's your bus? Where's your car going to now? It's going Parallel Square. Do you want to go here?
Parnell, did you say Parnell Square, sir? Yes, that's quite correct. It's a square. I'll give it to you. That's near enough. Now the next question is who invented? Now this is quite a tricky question, ladies and gentlemen. It's quite tricky. So here we go. Who invented Stephenson's rocket?
Robert Louis.
Robert Louis who?
Hamlet.
Dickens.
Shakespeare.
No.
Hardy's Pub.
Hitler.
No.
BCA Television.
No.
Down my Stevens Green.
What did you say, sir?
Down my Stevens Green.
Stevens, well, actually, the answer to the question is Stevenson. I think we give it to Stephen.
You don't say that Stevens is out.
It's near enough. Now, Whacker, since you've got so many questions right so far, we have a direct question for Whacker. What is a gap? A gap between two mountains called?
Pass.
Correct again, and now, can you tell me, which is the odd man out? Harold Wilson, Jack Lynch, and Edward Heath.
Harold Wilson.
No, I'm sorry, in fact, it's Jack Lynch, but Mr. Wilson and Mr. Heath went abroad for the holidays this year, and Mr. Lynch went, as usual, to Butland's. Now, what what have these three famous people got in common? Idi Amin, Sammy Davis Jr., and Muhammad Ali.
Like a man, the fathers were conductors on the 78. Yeah.
Wrong. As a matter of fact, they're all comedians. Now, the next question is, yes, quite a fast one. Here we go. Who is the patron saint of campus?
Billy Buckman.
There.
Who then?
The Pope Pius X, you fool. Now, thanks. Yes. And now, what? We're going to have a music question now. Are we ready for the music question?
Oh, aye.
Are we ready?
I'm good at music.
Now, the question is, what famous Scottish group is this?
Are they playing Silent Night?
No, it's not Silent Night.
They're...
Studio.
Basic Blue Collector.
Great British.
Basic Choir.
Basic Bimman.
Basic Brethren.
Now.
Basic Pool Collectors.
Now. That is a wrong one.
I know the answer to that. Let me see. It's
What?
B-A-Y-B-A-Y-B-A-Y-C-I-T-Y, which are R-O-L-L-E-R-S. Bay City Rollers are the best. That's it.
Oh, great.
Who do we appreciate?
Give it to us.
R-O-L-L-E-R-S Rollers. I got a question.
Are you quite finished?
Yeah.
Are you finished? Because there's the program. And that's all we have time for this week. And we're going to tot up the score. Yes, score. Who's the winner? Yes, the winner of this week is Whacker Doyle, and he wins for himself an all-expenses paid trip for two to the Phoenix Park. But don't forget to join us next week. Don't forget to join us next week when our first prize will be a trip to the Hellfire Club on Sunday night for two. Until then, good night.
I would like to introduce a combination of talented musicians, enthusiasm, versatility, a crazy sense of humour with a great desire to entertain. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sands Show Band with their version of Rolling Stones' Satisfaction.
Oh yeah! Try, yes to try.
Good evening, everyone, from the stands. We'd like to introduce you now to Jackie. He's going to do a number by Eddie Holman. It's a very special request for Lyndon Murray, and it's called Hey There, Lonely Girl.
Thank you very much. This time we've got your local boy, Dom O'Green from Ballyfermot Parade. He'd like to do a number for you entitled Teenage Heart. He's doing this as a very, very special request for his mother and father, Mr. and Mrs. Green.
yes, yes. Yes, thank you very much. This next one, we have Shamey, our rhythm guitarist, to do it. This one entitled, Is There Any Chance? It's a special request, by the way, for Mr. and Mrs. Carey of Ballyfermot Road. Thank you.
Is there any chance that you and I can start all over? Will you say you'll try? Is there any chance that you may be still a little bit in love with me? Do I feel it when we say
Well, good evening. Hope you're all happy. Pig's cheek and cabbage gone down, so why not? I'd like to sing a song for you tonight off my new LP. It's out now for Christmas, and it's called His Grace Alive O. This is one of the songs from it, all about a girl who joined the forces of the Gardaí. And she was God's gift to the Garda Síochána. She'd everything a man requires. Muscles, moustache, and the whole lot. She's a fine pair of legs, I can tell you. This woman had muscles on her kneecaps, and she could kickstart a jumbo jet, no bother. This is the story about her. It goes like this. And it's so dear me, I doubt that it will be that I'll die an old maid in the Gardaí. I have often heard it said of me father by me mother, with one guard in the family, that she'd never want another. 'Twas down in Templemore that I found me true vocation. I'm the one and only vanguard down in Store Street Garda Station. And it's oh dear me, that's the life for me. I'm a happy young maid in the Gardaí. I must bid you all beware, I'm a red hot fire eater. Don't leave your car unpaid, for I'm the maid who reads the meters. I'll just jot down your number and I'll slap you with a ticket. And it's not the first or last time I've been told that I could stick it. And it's oh dear me, that's the life for me. I'm a happy young maid in the Gardaí. I have got under surveillance a guard so tall and charming. He's broad and red and handsome, and I find him just disarming. And I know deep down inside I can't fail to win this hand, sir. I shall find just like the Mounties that I always get me man, sir. And it's oh dear me, I doubt that it will be that I'll die in now maid in the Gardaí. And it's oh dear me, I doubt that it will tractor through your haggard last night. I threw me pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Now something's telling me that you're avoiding me. Come on now, girlie, you've got something I need. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Woo! Come on now, let's live together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Will you stop biting your nails, you old devil, you? I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you seek. We'll have mate for dinner 7 days every week. Well, you know I love you, girlie, so give me your hand. But the thing I love most is all them acres of land. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's live together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Will you come down off that cocky here, you devil? For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. The old dad died and I was left the estate. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? A new thatch of straw, a splash of whitewash and lime. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's live together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Groovy, baby. Weren't we the fine couple at the last smoker dance? I wore lashings of hair oil and a crease in my pants. In your new Yankee dress, with the perfume smelling grand, and we got our photograph took and was holding hands. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past our 50s, it's time that you and me stopped all this gallivanting. Ah, Julia, marry me. Well, I've got a brand new combine harvester. God bless you, Julia, wouldn't you get dizzy looking down at all that small field? Oh, Julia, give us an old hug, you devil. We're at. Oh, we're going to crash. We're going to crash, Julia. Thank you very much. That was the combine harvester. Thanks again for allowing me into your homes tonight. And don't forget the LP is on sale. It's out of the ideal Christmas present for Auntie Mag, or for Mammy or Daddy, or for the kids. His Grace Alive O. It's a lovely LP, and it's a beautiful circular shape, little hole in the centre and all, so there'll be no bother playing it when you go home. I have to go now. Bye.
Come and look out through the window. That big old moon is shining down. Tell me now, don't it remind you of a blanket on the ground? Remember back when love first found us? We'd go slipping out of town, and we'd love beneath the moonlight, on the blanket on the ground. I'll get the blanket from the bedroom, and we'll go walking once again to that spot down
confuse the issue a bit. I'm not going to open with a song from the last album. I'm going to open with a song I've had a request to sing. It's nice to get a request every now and then, and I've had a request to sing a song called Only Our Rivers Run Free, which is written by a friend of mine from Enniskillen called Michael McConnell. When apples still grow in November, when blossoms still bloom on each tree, when leaves are still green in December, it's then that our land will be free. I wander her hills and valleys, and still through my sorrow I see a land that has never known freedom, and only her rivers run free. I drink to the death of her manhood, those men who would rather have died than to live in the cold chains of bondage, to bring back their rights were denied. Oh, where are you now that we need you? What burns where the flame used to be? Are you gone like the snows of last winter? And will only our rivers run free? How sweet is life, but we're crying. How mellow the wine that we're dry. How fragrant the rose, but it's dying. How gentle the wind, but it sighs. What good is in youth when it's aging? What joy is in eyes that can see, when there's sorrow in sunshine and flowers, and still only our rivers run free? Well, this is my first time appearing on Ballyfermot Television, and I must say it's the whole setup here is really amazing and very impressive, and one would like to think that in years to come there will be a lot more local televisions like this, because I think communities need things like this, and I'd like to congratulate all concerned on the excellence of it all. I'd like to carry on with a song written by a man who is, I suppose, one of Ireland's most prolific songwriters. He wrote the national anthem, he wrote Down by the Glenside, he wrote all kinds of songs. A man called, can't remember his name. His name is, who wrote the Irish national anthem? Padraic Stack, that's his name. Not only was he well known for his songwriting, he also has some very famous nephews, the Beans. All the Beans are the grandnephews, I think, of Padraic Stack. I probably got all my facts wrong there, and there'll be hundreds of letters in criticising my bad facts. But this is a song called Follow Me Up to Carlow. McKay, your rogie, your face, brooding o'er the old disgrace that Black Fitzwilliam stormed your place, drove you to the Ferden. disgrace said victory was sure. Soon the firebrand he'd secure until he met at Glenmalure with Fiach MacHugh-Born. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Fiach will do what Fiach will dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is your Starlow. Up with halberts, out with swords, and we'll go for by the Lord. Fiach MacHugh has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. See the swords at Lenamal, flashing o'er the English pale. See all the children of the Gael beneath O'Borden's banners. Rooster of the fighting stock, would you let a Saxon cock crow out upon an Irish rock? Fly up and teach him manners. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Fiach will do what Fiach will dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is your Starlow. Up with halbert, out with sword, and we'll go for by the Lord. Fiach MacHugh has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. From Tissaggart to Clonmore flows the stream of Saxon gore. Will great as Rory O'Gomore and send them balloons to Hades. White is sick and grey is fled. Now for Black Fitzwilliam's head, we'll send it over the ripping red to Queen Liza and her ladies. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Fiach will do what Fiach will dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is your Starlow. Up with halbert, out with sword, and we'll go for by the Lord. Fiach MacHugh has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. Thank you very much. Well, I'd like to sing one more song. This time I'd like to sing a song about a man who spent most of his life in Dublin, but who was born in Edinburgh and became known as probably the greatest Irish socialist who's ever lived, the late, great James Connolly. And there are many different ballads written about James Connolly, but this is one written by a man called Patrick Galvin, who now lives in Belfast. And this is his ballad of James Connolly. Where, oh, where is our James Connolly? Where, oh, where is that gallant man? He's gone to organise the unions, than to working men they might yet be free. Then who will lead the van? Then who will lead the van? Who but our James Connolly, the hero of the working man? Who will carry high the burning flag? Who will carry high the burning flag? Who but our James Connolly couldn't carry high the burning flag? And they carried him up to the jail. They carried him up to the jail, and they shot him down on a bright May morning, and quickly laid him in his gore. Who mourns the death of this great man? Who mourns the death of this great man? Oh, bury me down in yon green garden, with the Union men on every side. And they buried him down in yon green garden, with the Union men on every side. And they swore they would form a mighty weapon that James Connolly's name could be filled with pride. Where, oh, where is our James Connolly? Where, oh, where is that gallant man? He's gone to organise the unions, that working men, they might yet be free. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Christy. Now,
do you really mean what you're trying to say? Do you really mean you would go away? Say it isn't true, say it's just a game. Say it isn't true, things are just the same. How can you and I ever say goodbye? No, I see your eyes agree with what you say. I could never make you stay. Go before you break my heart. Go before I go down on my knees and beg you, please don't go. Go before the teardrops start. Don't you know at moments such as this, it's better please to go. I'd like to make my heart a prison cell for you, to stay. Didn't we have fun? Wasn't it a song? Didn't we have fun? Where did I go wrong? Did I try too hard? Did I make mistakes? Surely they're the kind every lover makes. Is it all a dream? Will I wake up soon? How can I face the lonely years without you? Don't you know I love you so? Please go. Go before you break my heart. Go before I go down on my knees and beg you, please don't go. Go before the teardrops start. Don't you know at moments such as this, it's better please to go. I'd like to hide my foolish pride until you walk away. Go before I lose my mind. Go before I find I'd rather die than ever let you go. Go.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. It's very nice to be here on the local channel. And I'd like to continue with a song that we had announced earlier on, and it's called Love Is All.
Yesterday, I knew the games to play. I thought I knew the way. Life will long to hold you tight until the morning light shines into your eyes. So love me now. We'll get along somehow. Won't you please take my hand and together forever we'll spend. Love is all I have to give. Love is all as long as I shall live. So take your, and I'll always be there when you call my name. I know now that love is all.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, the only doll I've ever owned. Well, I love you just the way I love that rag doll, only now my love has grown. And it gets stronger day by day, and it gets deeper, baby, in every way. And it gets higher, hey, let me say, oh, do I love you? Tell me why. River deep, mountain high, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you, baby, 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 baby. When you were a young boy, did you have a puppy that always followed you around? Oh, now I'm gonna be as faithful as that puppy. I know I'll never let you down. And it gets stronger as the river flows, and it gets deeper, baby, as it goes. And it gets higher, heaven knows. What do I love you? Tell me why. River deep, mountain high, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you, baby, 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 baby. I love you, baby, like the robin loves the spring. I love you, baby, like the young boy likes to sing. I love you, baby, like the schoolboy likes his play. I love you, baby, river deep, mountain high. Do I love you? Tell me why. River deep, mountain high, yeah, yeah, yeah. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you, baby, 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 baby. Thank you very much. I'd like to